Welcome back to the Mateo the Basic Experience. If you've watched some of my videos before, you've probably heard me talk about my brothers before, people that I hold very dear to me. I made like a Brotherhood video once. It's fucking peak. I'm looking at the picture I use as the title, and it's a picture of me with my two brothers. I don't think I explained that in the video, but if you're watching this and I've watched that, now you know. Lord. You may recognize the mention of my brothers that I've bonded so closely with from time to time, because I mentioned them a lot. And that should right off the bat, tip you as to the importance of brothers. These young men have had such an important fucking impact on my life, and I to theirs, that low-key I would not be here without them. Not like I'd kill myself, I know how that sounds, but like I literally wouldn't be making this video without them. And I might not even be making videos without them. I'm gonna be taking this shit so seriously. So my video today is about the importance of having brothers around you, especially as a man. It's such a monumental advantage when you're already on your shit. Watching this video, you probably are. You're probably a lot different from other people. So right off the bat, you may be beating 90 to 95% of the population because they're bums and they're focused on other shit that you and me, we're not even thinking about. That's not even in the equation. We're not thinking about partying in LA with a bitch who's doing Molly out of her asshole. We're thinking about just the money part, not the bitch on the Molly and the asshole part. Alright, so we're already doing better. But if you want to propel yourself to beating 98% of people, and I mean dead ass, beating 90% of people, brothers, people that you can bond with super fucking closely, is so fucking crucial. So fucking crucial. I hope the way I kind of get like more aggressive when I'm saying this tips you off as to what I'm saying I fucking mean. And what I mean, I'm trying to mean what I say, man. I'm trying to mean what I'm saying. So it's such a monumental advantage, and it's gonna propel you through the ranks. I really wrote the word propel in my notes. Just all caps, propel. Because it's gonna shoot you up. Because having someone who's got high value that you fuck with, maybe another guy, another guy, it doesn't matter. 1 to like 16, I don't know who gives a fuck how high, but you don't need like 20 friends, man. You need 2 motherfuckers, you're gonna take over the world. That's some real fucking shit. Having someone who you're just gonna meet with and talk with, who's on their own journey, that you can take inspiration from and learn from, is such a good transfer of information. Look, I love making these videos because this is just where I sit down and I just spit raw information at you, raw knowledge. And yeah, sometimes I like making other videos where I'm low-key thinking about making maybe like a vlog or like some of those more like, I guess, influency type videos, because I think I'd enjoy that art, I guess, of making that. But something about just sitting down and just spewing information is so satisfying and fulfilling to me. And I love fulfillment. I love the work I do. It is, I can't go through the day knowing that I was a bum in the morning. I didn't make a good ass video. I wasn't able to spew information out to you guys, and I wasn't able to help you. And what if I told you that feeling that I described so vividly is not as important as having a few motherfuckers around you who are gonna ground you and keep you strong? Think about that. Really, really think about that. Look, the work we do as men is so important. It's what we're going to be remembered for. It's what's going to put food in our belly, and it's what's going to put money in our bank accounts. But it's going to keep us fulfilled, but it's not going to keep us, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not going to keep us not really happy, but it's going to keep us lonely. That's for sure. If we were focused 100%, it would be awesome. But we can't. If everything was about work, man, your family, your relationships would suffer. And then you just fall back, like it would deteriorate you. It's like, it would be like rust infecting your mind, and you would deteriorate, and you wouldn't even be at 100% work capacity. It'd be more like 60 to 40. So taking an extra 10% away and just giving that to friends and family is so fucking important, man. It keeps you at 90% work capacity rather than 100, which goes down to 60 to 40. Do you see what I mean? Hope you understand what I mean, because man, that shit is. I don't even know what the fuck to say, because I'm not even checking my notes right now. Like I wrote a bunch of shit, and I'm looking back at it, and it's like, this is just dog awful evil, because I was writing this, and I'm like, what the fuck am I writing about? You know what's so important about having brothers? Because they do shit like this. Last night, I was on a call with my friend. All right, I said friend, but he's my brother. He's my brother. I call this man my brother, and he calls me his. And I haven't seen this guy since August 10th, August 14th, like around that area. Man, I miss that motherfucker, bro. And so it's been a while since I've even seen his face. Like, I was texting, but I haven't like called or FaceTimed him. Man, it was so nice. Just, I could tell within the first few fucking minutes, dude. Something about his eyes. I was like, he's on his shit. He's focused. This is focused. I'm not gonna say his name because I don't want to be a jackass, but we're gonna call him Ocean. All right, focused ocean hours as fuck. I was literally like, I'll tell you what happened last night. I said, hey, let's call him 20. I just ate some food, got my cat inside because he was outside. I ate some food, came upstairs. It was about 20 minutes after I said, hey, let's call him 20. So I took a shit. That's when it hit 20 minutes. Brushed my teeth, did my fucking whole nightly routine. Came over to my room, meditated, which I do before bed. Wrote down my goals. And then as I was journaling, which is the last thing I do before sleep, he called me. He FaceTimed me. And it was nice. At first I was like, man, I fucking hate FaceTiming. But I literally wrote down, like, shit that I had been thinking that I was struggling with. And I wrote it down literally as we were speaking. Like, I took fucking notes when I was talking to this guy. Because he's so inspiring. And I love that motherfucker. And he loves me because I'm fucking it, man. And I wrote some of these notes down into my journal. I wish I could show you the page, but I ran out of like a book from my journal, so I used my phone. That's what I'm recording this on. And those like 5 sentences I wrote were better than the page and a half that I wrote before. That's the value. There's one moment. Now imagine me seeing that motherfucker 3 times a week. How much more value would you get from that? Imagine going to the gym with that guy. A hell of a lot. Imagine supporting that guy in his own endeavors as he does his own shit in college and becomes a superstar. Imagine how he does that for me as I become a superstar in my work. It's just, you build off of one another. And then you build and you grow. And you build this ginormous fucking statue that pisses on everybody else's statue because they're by themselves. And their mind wanders. And they can't control it. And they go to dark places because they're lonely and they don't understand. Here, I wrote down. So what did I write down? Literally, I wrote down like a sentence. But it's like broken thoughts. It's like ba 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 period, ba 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 period, ba 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 period. It's not like my video today is about the important. Like, it's just broken English. But when you're alone, man, when you're alone and you don't have these kind of people, you can do a little bit of soul searching within yourself. But that takes so fucking long. That could take months, could take years, could take a hell of a lot of time. 1 hour with a real motherfucker, and you'd get the same answer. Hell, you might even get shit that you didn't even think about. It's important to be focused and be on your shit by yourself. But there's tons of people who have that. There are less people who have that with fellow men. So the advantage is absolutely substantial. Absolutely substantial. There's something more I want to say before I end this video, but I can't think. But it's just, when you're alone, your mind wanders too much. It's wild. Sure, you learn some shit, but it's over a longer period of time, and there's things that you don't even think about. And it's satisfying. Sometimes you need to. But when you have 1 to 3 motherfuckers, it sets yourself straight. It sets yourself as straight as an arrow. It's like, it's so much harder looking at yourself and seeing what you need to iron out versus seeing someone and seeing what they do, and then using that as kind of a model. Imagine you try and draw a picture of an arrow that you've never seen before. It could be any image. Let's say it's a frog. You've never seen a frog before. Someone gives you a description of a frog, as if like, and then you try and draw it. So this what this demonstrates is me giving you knowledge and you doing that in your own life. I'm telling you what you need. I'm giving you the description of the frog, and you go and you try and draw it. Now imagine being with a friend, a deep friend, and he shows you his picture of a frog. And it's really good. It's really good because it's a lot different than your frog. Hell, he had some stuff that you didn't even think about. And then you go to your other friend. He's got a different frog. He's a little bigger. He's got like big green stumps all over his ears. He's a very good frog. Things you didn't even see. Things that you and him actually did really well. You both gave the frog 1,300 legs. Awesome. Y'all fucking think alike. Y'all are on some of the same shit. And then you go and draw your frog. And guess what? It may not be a perfect frog as we imagine, but wouldn't it be so much better than the guy who just drew the frog off of my or someone else's words? Wouldn't it be stronger? Fuck yeah, it would. I'll answer the question for you because it's the fucking answer. Fuck yeah, it would. I'm gonna cut this video short because it's like 13 minutes already. Goddamn. Hope this has been enlightening to you guys. Kind of helped you a little bit. At least show me the advantage of having these people around you. And I can't necessarily give you advice on where to find them because I don't know you so well. I can give you I can run down a very, very small list. Gym, a lot of like-minded people there. Martial art gyms, a lot of like-minded people there. Places that you go that are like quiet for studies, maybe like a library. You could find someone who's also on their shit because they're just working there. But sometimes you may just find them in the most random fucking spots, like driving. That's how I met, that's how I met one of my friends. The guy I was talking about in this video, as I called him. At a fucking driving school. Because we had a drive time on the same day. So don't necessarily go and think about like, oh, I gotta join these 13 entrepreneur groups and try and find someone who's just like me and I can bond with. You'll fucking find them, man. I promise you that. Just give it time. And they'll give you their time. In time. Alright. Remember, before I go, those who never do will never know. Peace. This is the Potato Peace experience. I'm gonna go change a shit ton of cameras and think about other videos I can make. Y'all have a good one. I hope you've learned a lot. Leave a like and subscribe. Don't need grandmas.